Okay, I'm at the entrance to a cave in Central Oregon. I'm actually not sure which cave this is. The map is a bit confusing. Anyway, just getting here. Well, one, it's a long walk to get here. Two, getting down here is a bit tricky. And three, yeah, it's got two skylight entrances, one of which is hard and one of which is impossible. But anyway, it's a long, huge cave though. It's got to be at least a quarter of a mile long. And there are places, I think the ceiling's 100 feet tall. I'm not even kidding. But anyway, it's nice and cool inside though. And yeah, the point is my map of the area sucks. I have no idea where I am. But, oh well. Knowledge is overrated. So anyway, I'm in the breakdown sink. I'm already 15 feet below ground level. And as you can see, I've got a long way down to the cave. So the thickness between the ceiling of the cave and ground level is called the overburden. As you can see, it's at least 20 feet tall here. And it gets thicker and thicker. So it's a very, very deep cave. I mean, by the standards of around here. Obviously, different cave systems will be different depths. Most lava tubes that we explore are very shallow. Okay, so there is a way over there to the left. That is a dead end, but there's a cool skylight that way. And over here, this is a dead end too, but it's much, much farther. Now look at this. This is like a 45-degree angle down for 100 feet. And as you can see, the ceiling slopes down too. So down there, the ceiling's probably at least 50 feet thick. Pretty stable, safe cave, as long as you don't touch anything. Obviously, if you touch something, there's always the possibility that it's loose and you'll pull it loose and squish yourself. So don't do that. But unfortunately, I'm out of time for the day. After I do this cave, I'm done for the day. So I'm not going to be able to go find more caves to correlate to my map where I am. So it's 1:26 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Friday, September 17th, 2021. According to the sign, there is a, it closes October 15th. So I got 1 month to figure it out. Actually, what I'll probably do is go on the internet, find some maps, see if I can compare to a better map than what I've got. Or I could just ask somebody. Alright, let's see if my flashlight's any good. Beautiful. Notice the greenery. Notice how green it is. That's from natural light coming in, supporting photosynthesis. Most of the cave here, the wall is way too tall for people to touch. So it's pristine. It's been like this for a long time. The only thing is, it's a very dirty cave. Dust blows in and stuff. So it's not the prettiest shade of green just because there's probably a layer of dirt on it. But, oh well. That is natural. What's ironic, I'm in the high desert. It's been, I think, months since it rained here, and yet there is water dripping from the ceiling ahead. So my first question is, where in the world is all that rain or water coming from? Well, short answer is it wiggles through cracks in the rocks, right? Oops. This part of the cave is a bit slippery. Some of the rocks, they've been worn smooth by people using them to climb up and down. Notice the nice big cracks here. But I'm pretty sure this cave is stable. I'm not worried about this rock just suddenly falling down in front of me, which of course would hurt really bad. But yeah, look at this here. If I can get my camera to behave. So you see there's dry dirt everywhere and there's a wet spot. That's from water dripping from the ceiling. One spot. All this mostly dry, but look, here's another one. Here's a wet spot from water dripping from the ceiling. So I try not to touch stuff like that. I try to step over it or go around. let it be. And later on in this cave, there's spots where the water dripped on sand, made a cool little hole in the sand. So if I were to step on it, I'd flatten out the sand, ruin the cool little feature. I don't want to do that. Even though it's not as impressive as some other caves, but it's better than nothing. Notice they're still green from natural light, supporting photosynthesis here. But yeah, look how far in I am. I'm already 100 feet from the entrance. It's a huge entrance. What's weird, ahead there's a place where there have been fires burned, and there might be some petroglyphs. I'm not sure. I'll show you, let you figure it out. I didn't expect it to be this far in the cave. I thought petroglyphs would be by the entrance. So that's strange. So it might not be a petroglyph. It could be just somebody's graffiti. I seriously don't know. I'll have to ask somebody else. It's relatively high quality graffiti though. You look at normal graffiti in cities today, all they take is pretty colors and make pretty colors everywhere. They don't really put any effort into making it look high quality. But there's a drawing up here. It's black and white, but it's got some good detail that I wouldn't be able to do. So that's why I'm thinking, man, maybe it is actually a petroglyph and not just graffiti. See if I can find my way down here. Trying to stay to the right. The other side is easier, so on the way back up it'll be easier. Okay, let's see if I can go over the top here. No, I'll go around to the left. I don't want to slip and get hurt. But you see the wet spots on the rock here? That's normal. That's from water dripping from the ceiling. Now this one isn't too much to be excited over, but still, look at this. Do you see that black circle with the white dot there? Oops, let me adjust my gimbal. I know that's not the fanciest drawing you ever saw, but I think that might be a petroglyph. I'm not 100% sure, because it does seem kind of far in the cave to be a petroglyph. But somebody drew it. Didn't sign their name. Banksy or whatever that bozo's name is. All right, there we go. Huh. Very interesting. Like I said, we prefer to leave the cave natural state if possible, but now let's see, can I find, oh, this is interesting. Let's see if I can go back here. Yeah, see there's a face here. Doesn't seem exactly like your typical petroglyph, but I have no idea. I'm not a art historian at all. Farther down here, I think it's by the corner. There's a really cool drawing. Like I said, I don't support vandalism, but if it's more than 50 years old, it's historic now, so don't touch it. Huh, yeah, I don't see it.